If you guys haven't figured it out by now, we're moving out. It's been pretty cool. I got to do some cool stuff in here. Thankful for the opportunity. Opportunity? Is that the right word? I don't know. Grateful for the experience, I guess. Never did get a chance to set up my plasma table. Um, Half of this is at the house in the garage. The table part of it, obviously. So it's still here in the shop. Hopefully we can make some cool stuff with that. But all of this stuff is mine. This is just, it's kind of just a big row of units that people rent and run businesses out of, and it was pretty cool. I used to live real close by, but I was in a little apartment and didn't have a garage and didn't have any space to go do anything. So this place came available and I jumped on it. And it worked out really well while I lived close by. But I don't live close by anymore. We moved. So we're almost an hour from where this place is at. And that's why you guys haven't seen any content out of here recently. It's all been done at the house. And I've been working at the house, and it's got me thinking that I can do everything from the house, which saves me the cost of renting this unit. So that's more money into my pocket. That's more money into the builds. It's more money into the channels. I have one. So yeah, in the words of Tony Angelo,
we're gonna lose the shop, or I don't know, knock the video out or something. Either way, we're not doing it.
well, that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Had to get a little bit redneck with it, but you know, sometimes it's what you got to do. Need to pull that seat out of there, strap the bed down to the frame, and just start throwing some stuff in the bed of the truck and take my first load out of here. I'm going to come back with the trailer now that I have the vehicle out of here. Just bring it back empty, and that way I can get all this big stuff like the air compressor, the toolbox, the plas table, the fridge, all that little stuff. Well, all that big stuff, and just put it on the trailer and not have to worry about trying to pick it up into the bed of the truck. So, yeah, just kind of grabbing random stuff right now. It's not really random. I mean, it all has to go. don't want to. Well, just warping home real fast. Only it's not real fast. It's like 3 hours later. I got to get the truck unloaded, and everything I got in the truck bed I got to get out, because I'm going to make another run tomorrow, because I got to be out of the shop by the end of this week. It's Tuesday now. I got till Saturday, basically. Yeah, here it is. This thing is a bit of a princess. I pulled this thing out of a field in southern Idaho, and I brought home just the cab and the fenders. And I know I've talked about this before, but I brought it home and I stuck it in a storage unit, and it stayed there. And I just slowly gathered up pieces and parts and everything. And even that first chassis that I had from that Ford Courier, that went into a storage unit. And so this thing went from that storage unit into my shop, and it's just sat inside. It's lived inside its whole life. Well, not its whole life. It's lived inside since I've owned it. So this will be its first experience in the great wide outdoors. How about it? Did you know you had a brother? I don't think I ever told you. I started polishing on it a little bit just to get some of that oxidation off of there, and the orange looks really good, all shined up. But I started digging into the history, and I can't find any like serial number researching tools. There's a lot of VIN number stuff, but stuff this old doesn't have VIN numbers, it has serial numbers. So can't find anything to run the serial number. So if you guys know of anything, let me know. But I did find out that the original color of this truck was teal. So all of this kind of bluish color that I'm seeing everywhere, that's the original color of the truck. And I got the polish out and shined up a little bit of that. And I like that a lot better than the orange. So I've made up my mind, and I'm gonna get after this thing with some sandpaper. I'm gonna try and be as light as possible because I want to bring back the blue. I don't want to just blow through everything. So I don't think it'll be too difficult, because I was just polishing this by hand, and I started to burn through the orange and bring back the blue paint right there. So I'm hoping that this thing was painted kind of quick and kind of cheap, and this orange paint comes off pretty easy. But yeah, I don't mind if a little bit of orange paint sticks around. I think that might look kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna try and bring back the blue. This is my first time using the new trailer, and there's already quite a few things that I need to go about fixing. Like those ramps hanging down so low, they just drag on everything. As I was backing up the driveway here, they just kind of dug into the ground and picked up a bunch of dirt and gravel. So I'm not a huge fan of these pins either. You actually gotta put the ramps in backwards. That way the lip that hooks onto the trailer is the lip that hooks onto this pin. So when you're done, you gotta flip them upside down and slide them in. It's just a whole thing. We'll fix it. Okay, so there's no drive shaft, there's no brakes. So once I let go of that strap, this thing's gonna want to go. So I'm gonna use a bigger strap here, try and catch it, guide it down. bit of slack on there. Here we go. Okay. Come on. It's right there at the ramps. Gotta push it. That wasn't so bad. How you like my steering wheel? This whole front end is held on with zip ties. There's a couple screws down in here, but yep. Drove all the way home like that. Here we go. Here we go. Man, it's gonna be sweet when it's all done. Boy, come help me. This is where the ramp's dug in at, all the way down to the dirt. Fixed. Anybody that's curious about the Ford, if you watch those maintenance videos, it's running great. I drove I probably drove a couple 100 miles today towing, and oil temps didn't get any higher than 10 degrees above the coolant. The highest coolant temp I saw was I think 204, and it was hot today, so yeah, doing good. Okay, I'm gonna unload stuff. That's it. That's the last of it. We're just loading up the shelves right now. Evan's here just helping me sweep, just getting this place cleaned up. Will last a little bit. I already talked to the guys that manage this place, and they said it doesn't have to be perfect. Just get your crap out of here. So that's what I did. I'm gonna miss this place. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to work out of a shop, at least for a little bit, but right now it just doesn't make sense. I can be taking the money that I'm spending on this place and put it into the channel, put it into the cars. So that's what I'm gonna do. And we can do all that from the house. I am a little bit concerned about what's gonna happen when it starts to snow. So if you guys got any ideas, it has to be a temporary structure, so I might just get one of those Shelter Logic temporary carport deals. Yeah. If you guys got any ideas on temporary foundations, you know, compacting some sand and then laying a vapor barrier, putting some plywood down, that's kind of where my head's at right now. My house is a rental, so I can't put anything permanent, can't do any concrete, no road base. So yeah, if you guys got any ideas, let me know. Bye, shop. It's been fun. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah. This trailer though is putting in putting in work already. Love it. We got the last couple of items, the trash, just all the little things out of the shop. And I went and got a little storage unit. So my plan right now is to come into the garage, my poorly lit garage. You guys probably aren't going to be able to see anything in. And kind of all of the stuff, you know, camping stuff, the keepsakes, the little school projects, all the things that I don't need on a daily basis, but the stuff that I'd like to hang on to, I'm going to put that into storage. I took the shelves out of the shop, took them to the storage unit so I can kind of keep it organized. And then this single car garage, I want to say it's about 13 feet across, and I think it's 25 maybe, 25 foot deep. Not 100% sure on that, but it's it's basically half the size of my shop, and it seems even smaller because we got 8-foot ceilings instead of 20-foot ceilings. So yeah, I'm probably gonna leave these shelves up for now. I'm definitely gonna take those two down. It's missing the center support, so I can't really put up any heavy stuff. And I'm thinking along this wall, I'm gonna put the Plaz table here. Maybe the welding table will go on this side, and then the air compressor in that corner. I still have to get power run from the panel, and probably just, you know, go up and over and drop plugs down. There's a decent amount of outlets in the garage for 110, but there's no 220 out here. All right. I really would like to keep working on that orange truck. But I need to get this place cleaned out and everything that's outside brought in here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll probably record a little bit. I don't know how entertaining that's going to be, just watching me move stuff around. I don't know. But whatever ideas you guys have as far as organizing a single car garage to make it usable. Like I said, it does snow here, so that's the concern. That's the biggest hurdle I have in my mind for working primarily outside. I'm just going to take all this stuff and get it out of here, and then just pull the trailer around, park it on the driveway, and muscle that stuff off the trailer and into the garage. It's really not that much stuff, right? Okay, here's everything, all the big stuff out of the shop. I didn't record any of it because I didn't think anything was going to be exciting. But that was a mistake on my part because the air compressor tipped over and the leg caught part of my plasma table, broke it, pulled it out of the motor over there, screwed up this bearing, screwed up that bearing. Got some bumps and bruises, some scrapes, but that's all right. This kid's filthy. Super proud of him. Good job. Yeah. We worked our butts off, and yeah, we got everything from the shop into the garage, all the big stuff anyways, and then we have a huge mess. All this stuff here has to go to our storage unit. It's a little bit less than what I thought it was going to be, honestly. I thought there was going to be a much bigger pile of stuff to go to storage. But that's a good thing. That means we don't have that much junk. A little bit. Yeah. I just need to find some wheels for the 1-ton axles, and then I can take them off that trailer and just roll them into the storage unit until I need them, and then I can get rid of that little trailer. Yeah. Worked his butt off. I got transmission fluid down my leg. Looks like I peed myself. Yeah, so different video. I didn't fix anything. I just broke shit. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Let me know where you're at. Let me know what you're working on. Later.